G'day everybody, welcome to what would normally be another episode of This Week in Crypto. I've decided to do something a little bit different this week to a news piece, as I'm pretty well aware that there'll be a lot of people that are not too interested at this stage about what is going on. Coupled with that, all the articles out there are pretty much doom and gloom, and we're all very aware of the circumstances of the market at the moment. Yes, we have seen a big fall. This is what happens in crypto. These are the beauties of it. The volatility is insane. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. I just got sent this week, 2 days ago actually, a little picture that I've posted on my socials about one of the people in my community that did like over 100,000% according to the Binance Futures calculation thing on a single trade. This is life-changing money, even if it was a small position. Of course, that was shorting Luna. And that's really been the talk of the week thus far. Luna, obviously a $40 billion market cap, and the UST depegging, that's obviously their stable coin, it sent shockwaves around the entire market. For those of you that have held Luna or might have had a big bag of Luna that have been, obviously massively affected by this, I mean, what can I say? It's shocking. I'm really sorry that it's happened. Couple of things to take on board from that. Okay, and look, my portfolio is down heavily as well, but I'm okay with that. I'll explain to you why. Maybe we can take some little lessons, little pointers that tends to be taken on board a lot more seriously during these periods of time than potentially when the market's doing well, and I'm saying take profits or manage your risk and this sort of stuff. So hopefully we can get through this with some really good insights, some really good understanding for what we should be doing next time around, and really look to learn from this experience that we've all been through. First things first, if you are feeling really down, I've heard a lot of talk of suicides and that sort of thing around the Luna event and the total collapse. I mean, people have lost hundreds of millions, billions. Some people have lost $1 billion because they were all in on Luna. It's tragic in the sense that the capital has died. It doesn't mean you should, all right? In life, we go through these periods where we can be, they can be really painful and really trying and really unfair and all this sort of stuff. These times will pass. They will pass. I've been up before, I've been down before, you bounce back. One of the things that really helps me is getting out in nature, getting out there and walk the beach, just do something that takes your mind off things. There's plenty of opportunity. I mean, if you are somebody who's done well in crypto and maybe you've had a big wipeout with Luna, understand and think about the way you got there. You got in, it's performed well perhaps, then it's not performed well and it's gone badly. There will be more amazing projects out there. I do believe there'll be a lot more growth in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of these layer ones that have stuck around, I suppose. There will be more opportunity. This is an incredibly hard and difficult time for the market. It will heal, and I hope that you give yourself that time to heal as well. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel nice. There's nothing good about it. But we can switch that narrative and make it a period of time where we can heal. We can, come back to being lovely people. Crypto Twitter, it still blows my mind. People are talking about, they're kicking people while they're down. That's not, why would you do that? People are having a hard enough time as it is. Why would you add to that? Don't add to that. It's just not worth it. It's people are hurting now. Be there for them. If you are hurting, don't forget to speak to your friends, speak to your family. Be in touch with the people that care about you. They do care about you, and they will take you through this. So what are the things that we can learn from this, and what are the things that we can sort of try and move forward to make sure that we don't find ourselves in this position? Maybe you were not in a position as bad as what happened with Luna, but how can we avoid that? Number one is management of our risk, our capital installment into the market. We've said it 1,000 times, and you would have heard it from many, many different people. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. This is the reason why. So be careful with your allocation of capital. Look to build a portfolio that has more than just one option. I mean, I read that some big fund manager has been wiped out completely and he was a fund manager or involved in a fund management firm. The very concept that a fund manager can lose everything in one project's collapse it's alien to me, because that's not risk management at all. That is going against the age-old adage of don't put all your eggs into one basket. So don't do that. Have a balanced portfolio. My portfolio consists of my biggest bag being Bitcoin. Then Ethereum is next, and then it slowly but surely goes down through a number of other projects, all of which have been hit hard. Don't get me wrong, all of which have been hit really hard. But it's balanced. Not one thing is going to, apart from if Bitcoin didn't work, if it all collapsed, then the rest of them will probably go with it. But it's a managed portfolio where, yes, it will go up and down. It has gone down heavily, obviously, recently. But I believe it will go back up again. I make investments in long-term projects, and my portfolio doesn't owe me any money now. Why? Number 2 lesson. Take profits when the going is good. When markets go in your favor, I've seen it so many times. I was around in the 2017 bull market, the ICO craze, and I watched people's portfolios go into the multi-millions and then all the way back down because they didn't take any profits. To me, that was absolutely insane. But you've got to remember, I've been trading and investing, well, started investing when I was 16. I've been doing this as a life and a lifestyle. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great, but I've been doing it for a long, long time. The idea that you don't take profits, it's not an idea that I like. It's not an idea that I would suggest, and you've seen me say it many, many times in the past. And if you are new to watching this video and you're thinking, well, thanks for telling us now after everything's fallen, I say it all the time, take profits. When things are going in your favor, when you've got life-changing money or whatever, let's say you put $10,000 into a project, for example, and now that project's worth $30,000, get your 10 back. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily, I'm not suggesting a multiple of 3, by the way. I'm just saying you want to get that capital back that you invested. Therefore, your money's off the table, and then you can start to scale out profits as it continues in your favor, if it continues in your favor. However, it doesn't owe you anything because you've got your money back. That's the number 1. Take profits, scale out. As an investor and a trader, my trading skill set it's the one I've crafted and worked on the most out of everything that I do. But it also overlaps into my investment. Because again, like I say, if you don't take profits, you're not realizing any of those gains, and they can just as quickly be wiped out. So make sure you are banking your profits along the way. And if you don't know how to do this, I mean, geez, there's enough tools out there, but we've got tools on the website, absolutely free there for you. It doesn't mean you have to be a trader, but you have to understand some of the market dynamics and some of the options that you've got to actually take profits from the market. And look, number 3 is really important as well, I think, is learning how to trade so you can understand risk principles better. I think a great, as a trader first and foremost and an investor as well, the ability that I have through my trading understanding has helped me in my investment portfolio immensely. I can make money if the market goes up, I can make money if the market goes down, and this has been the best trading week of the year for me. And same with many of the people in the community. And this is not a video about bragging, it's the opposite. It's about trying to give some love, compassion, and hope for those out there that have had a really, really rough time. And to just let you know, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You can build back. If you think about all the best, stories of redemption or the best entrepreneurs in the world, typically they've had many failures. Chalk it up as something that didn't work. You'll be right. It'll be okay, all right? It will be okay. Manage your risk. Don't put more in than what you're willing to lose. And take profits, guys. I wanted to just give this video out to, I guess, hopefully give a bit of hope back. Let you know that I am here. That it will be okay. Get outside in nature. Go have a swim. Do something that you love. More importantly, if you are really struggling with your mental health at the moment, please do reach out to people. Please do call those lifeline numbers. I'm not going to list them all because there's so many different countries that watch this stuff. But more importantly, speak to your friends and family. Let them know what you're going through. It might be a few weeks where you feel that sickness in the pit of your stomach, and it might be a couple more months until you start to really work your way out of it, but you will work your way out of it. You will have a plan to move forward, and just got to stay positive. If you are not feeling positive now, that's fine. Sit in that, feel that, breathe it, live it, own it. It's okay to not feel good, but it's not okay to not come back from that. you can come back from it like I have come back from it in the past. I wish you all well, and I hope you are well. Please be kind out there on your social media channels and in your groups and networks and whatnot. There are a lot of people that are hurting, immensely, and it is a very good time for us as a community, a blockchain cryptocurrency community, to be there for each other. No more of this behavior on Twitter and Facebook where people are gloating and being pricks. It's just not worth it. It's not going to lead to a happy life. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are well. Please take it easy, and I will be back with news next week as we see this unwind of what actually happened with Luna and see where the market is going to be in a week's time. I think we're going to see a lot go on in the next week or so. With love to you. Bye for now.